Hey besties, my name is Melanie and welcome to my YouTube channel. I have always been drawn to the paranormal, but haunted dolls? No, that's a whole nother level. I'll share my spooky experiences, introduce you to my haunted dolls, and answer the question everyone wants to know. What's it really like to live with haunted dolls? Do they whisper at night, move on their own, and change the energy of the whole entire room? Stay tuned to find out.
I'm dreaming in dreams bigger than me, taking my time.
So before diving into this video, I would love to know, what about you? Do you collect haunted dolls, and how long have you been a spirit keeper? Comment down below because I would love to know. So starting out this video, I would like to introduce you to Esmeralda and Ayana. They are two dolls that I've had the longest, and I've had Esmeralda since February of this year, and Ayana came 2 months later in late April, early May-ish. And so I didn't remember their backstories on the top of my head, so I went back to their Etsy description. I bought them from an Etsy seller. I believe it's Spirits and Beyond 11, who is an amazing Etsy seller who has a collection of haunted dolls and entities and whatnot. I will link her below as well. So I jotted down brief information from the bios or the description. So let's start with Esmeralda. So Esmeralda, she was a witch with a reputation in her community as a healer, specializing in holistic practices, was a great, amazing adept manifester, and she was a practitioner of love and light. So one of her dearest childhood friends began to feel overshadowed and very insecure by Esmeralda's abilities and her light, and felt heavy energy of envy and resentment and jealousy. So Esmeralda, sensing a heavy energy shift between them, she intended to rekindle the friendship with love, kindness, understanding, and empathy. However, her friend decided to turn the opposite way and killed Esmeralda in an episode of rage, and she passed away tragically at the age of 27. So Ayana now, she was a witch. She was a white witch who only practiced magic with love and light with the intention to help others through healing and divination. Now, as a child, Ayana was involved in a car accident and had near-death experience from this and passed away, but miraculously was revived a while later and was brought back to life. So following this event, to her surprise, she began to develop the gifts of mediumship and communication with spirits. She was also part of a highly powerful coven of witches who dedicated their practice to healing and helping the planet, and she tragically passed away by drowning at the age of 27. So now I will explain a little bit about their personalities. So starting with Esmeralda, she is such a sweet, loving, kind empath, and that's what drew me to her. When I read her description in their Etsy bio, she was just described as such loving and nurturing and empathic and sweet and kind. And while getting to know her, I did discover that she is the zodiac sign of Cancer, which makes sense because she is so sweet. Oh my gosh, I love her so much. Now when I did first get her, I was not used to having spirits sleep with me in the same room, so I literally I put her, I was ready to go to sleep, right? And I put her in this exact bin, like this. Let me demonstrate. And I closed it. And I was like, okay, good night. And I felt her energy like, hey, let me out, you know, because like I have psychic abilities, and I could just sense that she did not like it in there. And you know, for 2 or 3 days it was like, let me out. So I ended up like partially leaving it open, propped up by tarot cards or books or whatever. But yeah, she is, let me describe it in the most loving, kind way. She is clingy, but not in a way that is annoying. It's just, I don't say clingy like an insult. Like I say clingy like in terms of she wants to be with me all the time. And so when I say clingy, it reminds me of, I have a friend named Marissa, and back in the day when we were in our early 20s, I was clingy with her. Like I love my friend Marissa so much, and I get clingy with her. Oh my gosh. So when I say clingy, I don't mean it as an insult. I just mean it as like, it's so sweet and endearing, and she wants to be my little bestie and be with me all the time. And I love her so much for her empath personality, because it reminds me of me so much. Now, Ayana, she is also very, very sweet and kind and nurturing. She is, I wouldn't say she's an empath. I feel like she has more resiliency to her. So I would say she is a very sweet, kind, loving spirit, a gentle spirit, but she has boss babe energy. So when I first got her, she did not like me. She wasn't rude, but she was standoffish, and she like how do I describe? She cowered into herself. I wouldn't say cowered into herself, because that seems like minimizing. I guess she was overwhelmed. So she does have a lot more standards and boundaries, and I find that I need to ask her permission a lot more. If she wants to take car rides with me, or if she wants to go to the office with me, I feel like I need to ask her permission if she wants to do so beforehand, because she will let you know. She is very upfront. Like a while ago, I wanted to take her in the car real quick to do B-roll for this actual video. And I was like, hey, we need to go to CVS real quick, and I'm gonna take you in the car and do B-roll real quick. And when I picked her up and, you know, was heading out the door, I can feel her energy. She was like, no, I do not want to go. Put me down right away. Put me back. I mean, she's very, very kind. She's not an evil spirit. She's very positive, but she does have a lot more authoritarian energy. So my neighbor is doing yard work. I don't know if that's heard on camera. So if in case it is heard on camera, that's the reason why there's noise out there. So what is it like to live with haunted dolls? Now, when I first started getting into haunted dolls, I was a little worried. I was like, are they going to be a little chaotic and move things and slam doors and open and shut cabinets and push down chairs and move and, you know, all the things. But honestly, they're pretty chill. Most of the activity is more felt empathically and known to me psychically. Like I said before, I could feel Ayana's authoritarian energy, and when she doesn't like something and she wants to set a standard or boundary. Ayana, she's so sweet and empathic. She will let me know if she is sad or wanting my attention. Honestly, they're not like poltergeist activity like you see in movies. They're very actually chill. They are more companion spirits, and I do feel that they do have spirits within them, just based on my intuition and empathic feels, and just, you know, test using the communication methods, the EMF, the pendulum, the spirit box and whatnot. Once in a while, I do see like wavy energy from them, or like I see like something out of the corner of my eye near them. But other than that, yeah, they pretty chill. So my advice for anyone who is looking to become a spirit keeper and have haunted dolls, here's some tips. They have different personalities. Like I explained, Esmeralda is very sweet and loving and empathic, and Ayana is a boss babe with more standards and boundaries. And just keep in mind, they were people when they were alive with a whole life history. Like people, they get lonely, and so spending quality time with them and giving them attention and saying hello, good morning, and good night each day, that's what I do, and showing them appreciation. So the way I show appreciation is, one of the ways I show appreciation is giving them offerings. And I hope that my neighbor's lawnmower outside is not loud enough on video, because I would be so pissed. Anyways, I love to give them offerings such as flowers, fake flowers, or just flowers from the yard, dandelions, girly things like scrunchies and hair barrettes and crystals. Lots and lots of crystals. So basically, you know, they are friends, companions, and trustworthy confidants that you build a relationship with like anyone else. And I use several methods of communication. Let me actually put this on pause and let me show you. So here is my handy dandy little pack of things that I use to communicate with my spirits. This is an EMF. It is the tool that I use the most, and it reads electronic energy and apparently the energy of spirits. I got this on Amazon. It's pretty cheap. This was like $12 or $15. I do have a pendulum, which I use frequently for communication as well. It could either say, by the way it spins, it could either say yes, no, or I don't know. Bullet lights, I don't really use because I can't figure out how to use them. But apparently if you just like, if a spirit just like lightly taps on it, they can let you know that they are there by lightly tapping on it. I have a bunch of crystals that I use for offerings or to give them more energy when I'm speaking to them, communicating with them with the EMF. What else do I got in here? Flashlight. Now I've never used this with the spirit communication because I can't figure out how to do it. I just honestly can't. Apparently, I mean, it turns on, but apparently you twist it in a way and like the spirit can lightly tap it with their energy and it can go on and off and let you know that they are there. And I have dowsing rods. So dowsing rods, they work. You ask them a question and they use their energy. This is yes in the middle and out is no. And I'm starting to frequently use these a lot more often. So I really hope you enjoyed this video and watching this video because I enjoyed making it. I would love to know if you have experience with haunted dolls. Were they scary? Were they cool? Were they positive? Do you have haunted dolls that are more positive and love and light? Or do you have dolls that are a little bit more heavy energy with demonic energy? Comment down below because I would love to know as well. And please like and comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching my video and supporting me and my channel. Alright, thank you. See ya. Bye.